Autumn has come. It has become cold. Oh, how I love this weather. My feet are wet from the damp. It falls out in short, snot snot. But my friend and I decided to go pick mushrooms instead of school. Of course, we didn't need mushrooms for free, but we had to do something. So we came in the forest, except for toadstools. There were no other mushrooms, and therefore, when we walked, we just kicked them with our feet. But it was kind of boring. And then we look at a thin pine tree grows in front of us, and we decided to ride on it. Well, like on a swing, in general, we began to take turns on, no crawling up. It was fun, of course, but somehow I thought it was too small. So I found we had the same thin pine tree, but only much taller, Ken says. Maybe we shouldn't. Somehow it's too tall. But from below it didn't seem that big to me, just 5 or 6 meters shorter, crawling up, swinging, trying to tilt it. But I can't bend it myself. I call for help. Kent crawls up, barely. We finally bending over, flying, enjoying the breeze, my contented chomping blowing, and then I hear something russ, and further. In one mech, this wood tears out of my hands, forward from me, and before I even had time to shout, "Jack, help," as this wood suddenly returns back and plow me, and immediately. So it became good. Warm wind blowing in my mug, stopped some stars in front of eyes, began to circle. Well, just like in a fairy tale. Well, and then all that I remember, how I am lying on the ground, I open my eyes and look, and in front of me there is as many as 2 quints. Well, damn, I think to myself, something is wrong here. And one of 2 things, or I definitely got into a fairy tale, or I have already went to the forefathers, and my head starts to hurt. Oh shit, I touch my forehead, and I understand that I have a rock growing there. Damn Madrid, I am a unicorn. But when my buddies helped me get up, then in my head it immediately began to clear up, and I look at the second Kent start so slowly to dissolve. In short, when I took off this pine tree just broke, and like a spring bounced back and knocked off my chew, already unconscious, fell to the ground. Well, and then I shot in the ass wounded, the deer pulled his, literally from beaten head home, and already at home. Mom opened the door, saw my grown horn, and asked, "What's wrong with your mug? Where are you going? Mushroom picking. So you want to say that these mushrooms hit you in the face, so they gave it to you?" Well, no, of course it's a tree was. Ah, a tree. I'll show you now. Tree, H.